everyone and welcome back for another episode of Hi Events. Today I am joining you from Nestlé's Golden Chef Hat Competition 2025 here being held at the Cinnamon Grand Oak Room. This event aims at recognizing Sri Lankan culinary talent. So don't go anywhere because there's so much more we need to unpack. I'm Danelle and this is Hi Events. I am here with Mr. Patrick Pereira. Mr. Pereira, how are you feeling this evening?
Oh, it's fantastic. Excited to see who the winners would be.
So am I. So my first question to you is, what exactly is the impact that events such like this has on students entering the hospitality industry?
Well, the impact is massive because when you're young, you're nervous, you're trying to figure out what would work. And an event like this and a competition like this elevate your confidence level because you compete with like-minded people, using some of the fantastic product Nestlé brings in, and that automatically gives you a level of confidence and boost you out. And that will help you to take on a longer journey in the industry. And the young talent who's coming in performing, it's amazing to see how much of confidence that they have gained from the initial competition to the finals that we held today. So it's a fantastic confidence booster, and with that providing a lot of longevity to the careers that they will taking on.
That's amazing. Thank you for sharing that. And my final question to you is, how do initiatives such as this raise the overall standard for hospitality in Sri Lanka?
It does wonders because Sri Lanka as a destination is a smaller destination. So everything that we thrive is on experiences because we can't complete on product because product can be outdated immediately. But experiences that can create within Sri Lanka is unique. And food is a magnificent way to take that out. And combining it with some of the world-class products, such as Nestlé products, elevate your standards. And today, we were able to see that some of the local ingredients, some of the basic ingredients, how that get elevated, and that creating a fantastic experience for the customer. So I think this will, activities like this will boost Sri Lankan tourism to the next level.
So I am here with Mr. Madhuranga Pereira. Mr. Pereira, how are you feeling this evening?
Fantastic. I think Nestlé Professional being one of the leading out-of-home food and beverage solutions providers in the country, hosting the Nestlé Golden Chef Hat global competition here for the second time in collaboration with the Chef Guild of Lanka. I think it's a great honor for us. And also having the engagement of over 180 chefs from 90 star class hotels and developing the young chefs in this country. I think it's a great feeling for us.
So my question to you this evening is, you have hosted this competition specifically 60 times globally and twice in Sri Lanka. What was the inspiration behind having a junior version of that competition this year?
Yes, so Nestlé Golden Chef Hat is, as you very rightly said, is a global competition which is celebrating its 60th year this year, right? 60th anniversary. So the inspiration for us to go a step beyond and have the Nestlé Golden Chef Hat Junior competition is the fact that there is definitely a dearth of talent in the hospitality industry, and basically for us, as one of the leading food and beverage solutions providers in the out-of-home industry, I think it's one of our responsibilities to, groom these youngsters, these aspiring chefs, these students, to achieve their dreams. So that was the inspiration behind launching Nestlé Golden Chef Hat Junior.
So I am here with Mr. Saurabh Makija. Mr. Makija, how are you feeling this evening?
I think it's always a pleasure to, like I was telling you, to come to Sri Lanka personally and professionally. I've been coming to Sri Lanka for the last 6 or 7 years personally, but professionally for the last 2 years since I've been handling the Nestlé professional remit for SAR. And the country continues to amaze me. And like I was telling you, it continues to amaze me because of its resilience, because of its positive attitude. And despite the so many crests and troughs that you guys have faced, you always come out stronger. And I think that's really the DNA of the country.
Thank you so much for your kind words. So, diving into my questions that I have for you, my first question is, how does competitions like this, hosting competitions like this, help the hospitality industry across South Asia?
Well, I think in two ways. Competitions like this, and I'm delighted to see not just us looking at mature chefs, but us also trying to cultivate the talent for the future. I think that is extremely important for organizations like Nestlé. It's very, very important in SAR that we learn from each other. I would love to take back some of the learnings that we've had from Sri Lanka, especially the junior chef hat, and try to replicate that in India. Of course, there are two different contexts. This is a well-penetrated market. India is a market which we are still in the course of penetration. But clearly there are a lot of similarities and there are a lot of inspirations that we can take back from this fantastic event.
Well, I have to agree with you on that as well. So, speaking about young chefs, is there any advice you have for up-and-coming, budding, new, aspiring chefs in the industry?
Well, I think the food industry is getting very, very exciting, and it's getting very, very exciting because the Gen Z and the millennials, who today have the propensity to consume, are really shaping few food habits of the future. Now, some of these trends are fads. Some of them are going to be a little more sustainable. As an organization and as chefs, you need to be agile enough to capitalize on both. You need to capitalize on the fads, and you need to take cognizance of the trends. And I think that is something which is now very, very different and which I think young chefs should take cognizance of.
So I am here with Her Excellency Dr. Siri Walt, the Ambassador of Switzerland to Sri Lanka. Ambassador, how are you feeling this evening?
Wonderful. There's so much positive energy here. It's really amazing.
It really is. So my question to you this evening is, Switzerland is a country known for its culinary experience and hospitality. Do you see potential for collaboration between our countries in the field of culinary education?
Yes, as you say, I think for both our countries, tourism is so important, and in that sense also hospitality and hospitality training. And in Switzerland we have very famous hospitality schools, and I think there's really a potential also that for Sri Lanka to engage in this field. There's one example already existing here, the Swiss Hotel Management Academy, which is already active. And I'm very glad about that, and I'm very glad about all the initiatives already taken.
All right, so here are the finalists who came to the finals, of course, in the junior category. Kavindu Kaushalya and Sanuja Imanta of the Australasian Academy. Welcome you, both from the Air Force Hotel School. Let's put our hands together for Enjoy Callum and RNM Ratnayaka.
With Reynald Jacobi. Mr. Jacobi, how are you feeling this evening?
I am feeling fantastic. I am honored. I feel blessed being in Lanka, being in Sri Lanka, being in Colombo, having the closeness with the talent, seeing the Culinary Guild showing the best of Sri Lanka. It's incredible. I couldn't be more pleased.
That's so lovely to hear. So my first question to you is, I've heard that you have had this competition, the Nestle Golden Chef's Hat competition, for 6 years globally, 2 years in Sri Lanka, and this is the first year that the junior competition has started. Can you give us your thoughts on that?
Yeah, besides the pride I'm having to be part of the 60 year of history, what we are doing here is trying not to give back, trying to give forward. The industry needs the talent. The talent can make good use of all the help they can get from the industry, and we'd like to be a leading force in that, to provide talent to the industry, help youngsters to find their way in that very exciting culinary world.
That's lovely to hear. And speaking of the youngsters, what advice do you have for the youngsters taking part in this competition and the more to take part in the years to come?
Yes. Don't lose the passion you are having for the industry. Don't let you be distracted from the incredible noise around us, the negative noise very often. Ride the wave. It is an industry which lives of people's passion, and we can see it here. And just take it as it comes. Go forward, learn and progress.
We have come to the final one at the junior level Nestle Golden Chef's Hat 2025, and we have come to the winners, and the winners are
from Slidham, Colombo, Chatura Dilshan, KAD Fernando.
So I am with Jeroen Plymers. Mr. Plymers, how are you feeling this evening?
Very good. It's a fantastic evening.
So my first question to you is, why is amplifying talent across the Asia, Oceania, Africa region in competitions like this so important for Nestle?
Well, the reason why we exist as Nestle Professional within the larger Nestle group is to make more possible for the food service industry. So we're all focused on the operators in the HoReCa, in the food service industry, to help them delight their consumers. So for us, of course, it's super important to continue to work with the next generations of operators. So with the current operators, but also with the young chefs. It is good for us to know, for them to get to know our products, but for us to see how they will use their insights, what they've learned in their schools, and to apply that for future trends in food services. So it's extremely important that we grow together and create this the next level in the food service industry, such as here in Sri Lanka.
I completely agree with you on that. And talking about the future, why is holding competitions such as this so important for the food service innovation in the future?
Well, again, because competitions like this, they will take the level to a higher, they will take the whole thing that we're doing to the innovations to another level. Because the competitions will force innovations, will think in a different way of how we can apply products, but also applications, which will really, ultimately will be to the benefit of the whole industry. So by creating this competition, it is just a fun way to get the industry to a higher level.
Nestle Golden Chef's Hat 2025. We have come to the regional awards, and these are the results of the regional competitions that were held. And firstly, ladies and gentlemen, the regional award for Deep Down South region, and the award goes to
Ramidu Dilshan and Chalaka Janet from Aralia Beach Resort and Spa, Unawatuna.
segment of the awards, and ladies and gentlemen, this is in fact where we are getting ready to tell you number 3, number 2, and number 1 in the professional category.
All right, let's get started then. This is the winners of Nestlé Golden Chef's Hat 2025. We begin with second runners-up. Ladies and gentlemen, from the Colombo region, Cinnamon Grand Hotel, Iresh Sirivardhana and Kalani Samadhi.
The first runners-up at the Chef's Golden Hat Competition 2025.
Sigiriya Forest Edge, Kavindu Anuhas and Chanaka Janet. Congratulations, first runners-up. This is the final award of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. Time now to reveal the winner of Nestlé Golden Chef's Hat 2025. Aralia Beach Resort and Spa, Unavatuna, Ramindu Dilshan, Chalaka Janet. There they are, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations, you are the winners. Nestlé Golden Chef's Hat 2025, the final award of the evening, the grandest prize.
So I am here with Mr. Gerard Mendes. Mr. Gerard Mendes, how are you feeling this evening?
Fabulous.
That's lovely to hear. So my first question to you is, how do you see this competition impacting the future generations of culinary experts in Sri Lanka?
Actually, the Golden Chef's Hat is an event that has been held globally, and they're celebrating the 60th year in global Golden Chef's Hat competition. So we have been having it here for, I think, 3 years, and from now onwards it will go on, it will happen every year. And as you know, we have some very talented young budding chefs in the country. So this gives them a great opportunity for international exposure, and where we prepare them to face the culinary world that we compete in. You know, food is like fashion. Today food has become entertainment. And I must say, we have some great young guys who are brilliant in what they do. For example, the winner today was a young team. The chef of that hotel is a young guy and who's doing extremely well. I was so happy, I was proud to see them win.
I am at an absolute loss for words. The undeniable talent displayed this weekend did not disappoint. We would like to commend Nestlé Sri Lanka, the Chefs Guild of Lanka, and Sri Lanka's Hospitality Graduates Association for collaborating to organize this absolutely esteemed event. Thank you so much. Hats off to you all. Unfortunately, that is all we have for today. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I'm Danelle, and this is Hi Events.